It's my pleasure to welcome my next guest. You know her as Tegan Quin. I know her as America's favorite firstborn lesbian Canadian. Please welcome Tegan Quin! Hey, buddy.
Hi.
Hey.
Hi.
Look at this.
Yeah, I dressed up because everyone else wears like t-shirts and leather jackets, and this is a serious show.
That is a serious. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
For taking this seriously.
It's serious, you guys.
Very serious.
Yeah.
We sort of have
This is
sort
great.
of a...
May I?
Please.
Is that real leather?
It is now. What if you had the power to touch something and make it leather? That would be so specific.
It would be awesome. I'd be super wealthy.
You would be.
Yeah.
Because you're so poor
That
now.
couch would be leather.
I'm so glad that you're here. You know, I interviewed Sarah first this season. What were you like?
I watched.
You did? Mm-hmm. Were you a little jealous?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
But I thought it was so... First of all, I thought it was a really wonderful episode.
That's so sweet of
Yeah.
you.
I mean, the whole season's been great so far, but I
Thank
thought
you.
the episode was really funny. I loved that Sarah tripped when she came in. And not for the reason that everyone is assuming, like where I think it's funny that she tripped. I think it's charming. And I think that it's endearing when people show their vulnerabilities, and the fact that she tripped and then just like didn't insist on a retake, I thought was really great.
No, in fact, I offered her a retake, and she was like, "No, I want to be honest,
Real.
Yeah, I want to be real."
Well, that's Tegan and Sarah in a nutshell.
It really is.
Yeah,
it really is
real. But no, I thought it was a great episode. I love that she told the story about me giving her a high five before the performance
Yeah.
at the Oscars.
That is
Got a
so
little-
sweet that you did
got a little
that.
tear.
I really thought it was cute that you sort of put your hand out for a little high five, and it was interesting because I didn't realize that you guys aren't like affectionate with each other at all.
No.
But you're not.
The truth is that when I go back in my memory of that week, I can't even remember a time where we spoke to one another. Like through fittings and pre-production and production rehearsals and meeting celebrities and like, yeah.
I love that. So now you're here in LA because you're working on your new album, which is very exciting. And what's interesting to me is that you and Sarah are now in these very happy relationships. So I'm wondering, is this next album going to be like a happy love songy kind of album?
That is not how it works.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I know a lot about music.
Yeah. Well, I mean, maybe for some people. You know, I think we had this kind of debate going on with our audience about, like, when we're happy, can we still write really great sad songs? And the truth is that when I'm actually sad, I'm not really that productive. So when I'm happy, I'm quite productive, and one of the things I'm really good at doing is going back and mining the past, mining those emotions and figuring out how to translate them, and also figure out how to take what I'm experiencing now and see it through a different lens.
So it's going to be a super depressing album.
Well, I think that Sarah and I are really interested in trying to continue down the path of juxtaposing really, really, really awesome, upbeat pop songs, really depressing, intensely, like suffocating, self-esteem busting, like themes, and somehow merging those things together.
I think that's great.
Yeah.
I would definitely want to listen to that album.
The honest truth is the more upbeat the music I create is, the more intense I want to make the lyrics. So people can rest assured that we're going to write a really depressing record.
Thank God. You know, before Heartthrob came out, before it was ever released, we had this really cool moment where we were driving in a car.
Yeah, I thought about that the other
Did
night.
you?
Yeah,
That-
I went to that liquor store and I thought about that.
I don't know what you're talking about. But we had this really cool moment where we were driving around, and you were like, "Do you want to hear one of our tracks from Heartthrob?" And I was like, "Yeah, definitely."
It was a demo.
Please.
I played you Now I'm All Messed Up.
And I was like one of the first persons in the world to ever hear it,
Yeah.
and it was probably one of the coolest moments of my life. I'm not gonna lie.
And you gave really great feedback, and one of the things you said was you were like, "This feels." Like, in particular, I don't know if you remember this, but you said something about the line where Sarah sings about, like, you know, leaving her makeup on, or the person that she's sleeping with, leaving the makeup on the blanket, on the sheets. And you were like, this is like a gay anthem. This is huge. This is going to be really important. And I was like, obviously, keep piling,
Yes.
you know.
Oh, that's so cool. So I had some tiny influence.
Absolutely.
Over that.
But the truth is that the only way, if I was like a forensic detective type person right now, the only way I would have played you a demo, especially one that wasn't my own, was if I'd been drinking already. So we were in a car.
But you weren't driving.
No,
Don't worry.
I was in the passenger seat.
Yeah.
You were in the back.
I wasn't driving. It must have been
Yeah.
Rachel driving.
Yeah,
I would
somebody
assume.
was driving us around,
Yeah.
and I definitely know there was tequila involved.
Not in the car.
No.
That's illegal in this country, and we would never break a law.
No.
Ever.
Never. No, but you gave positive feedback, and I really appreciate that. We've gotten shy as we've gotten older. We play music for people less and less, especially in demo form, and that may have been one of the last times I ever played a demo for somebody. Not because it was a bad experience. We're just very shy now. The pressure is up. Although someone messaged me the other day and said Sarah got drunk and played them my songs. And I was like, I don't play my songs for people.
So basically, if you want to hear a new Tegan and Sarah song, get them drunk. That's all you have to do. You know what? Actually, now that we're talking about that, since we're both here and you're writing a new album, maybe you want to hum one of your new songs just into my ear, and I'll just like sit here and we could do it for the. Okay.
Okay, hold on. Give me a second. Let me just think of one that I can
think
sing
one.
for you. Okay.
I didn't know if you were going to say yes or not.
Okay, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think this one's like definitely gonna
Okay.
next level. Ready?
Okay. Yeah.
I wake up in the morning.
You're a terrible whisperer.
And then the chorus.
I don't know.
The chorus has got like, girls just wanna have fun.
Yeah, it's a little derivative.
Yeah. Your hair smells nice.
Thank you. That was a really intimate moment. I'm a little surprised we didn't get buzzed. So people know you're an amazing musician. People know you're an incredible activist and you've done a lot for our community. But I don't think people realize like what a great friend you are, because there are a lot of people out there who are not lucky enough to be your friend. And I thought I would take this opportunity.
Cool enough.
Or cool enough. I didn't want to say that because it's about me. But I wanted to take this opportunity to thank you for really being a very good friend to me. You really have. You've been an incredible friend to me.
What on earth did I do?
Well, you offered to live tweet One Big Happy those first few weeks, and it really made a big difference for us, and I really, really appreciate it.
Oh my God, well, and on my new iPhone, which was so hard.
Yeah, so you had to navigate new, technology just to do that, and then you sent me the sweetest text after that second episode, and just telling me like that you like the show and just that you're proud of me, and like you don't have to do those things, but you do, and I think that makes you a very good friend.
Well, thank you very much. I will say this, that the first episode I was very distracted trying to figure out how to text on an iPhone, or tweet on an iPhone.
Yeah.
But Sarah tweeted the second episode, so I actually got to watch, and I laughed out loud so many times. And I will say this, and not because I'm your friend, actually, and not because I'm gay, but I just think that what you're doing is really awesome, and I think that it's a really funny, like, I haven't had cable in 10 years.
I believe that.
Yeah, I like to binge watch, so I've been, it's not like a weird political statement against cable television. I just, between iTunes and Netflix,
there's a lot of other ways.
Existed without television. I'm not home a lot, whatever. But so I hadn't watched that format in a long time, and I think that you're doing a really great job. The cast is great, the writing is great, and I think that it's really lovely to see a hot straight person play a gay woman. And it's why I was such a big fan of the L Word, is that I feel like I like seeing portrayals of gay people that aren't necessarily me, or do feel like me, or they're projecting an image that I like to project that I am, like whether or not I truly am that or not. And I think that it's really wonderful, and I'm so glad you fought so hard to get your show out there, and I'm so glad that it's doing well. And if the only way that I can help is to live tweet, then I'm happy to do that.
Thank you. Please keep doing that.
Yeah.
Now, so when Sarah was on the show, I asked her on a scale of 1 to 10 how close she would say we are as friends.
Yeah.
And I think I got up to like an 8.2, I think we got up to.
Yeah.
So just like, could you do better than that?
Well, if you guys are an 8.2, then we must be a 10.
Take that, Sarah! That's the best thing I've ever heard about anybody. And it's about me, so it's even better. You think we're a 10?
I think so.
That's amazing.
I don't know. I'm not I can't, I'm vaguely remembering what the actual question is. Like, is it about how close we feel?
Like, let's how close we are as friends.
Oh, I mean, certainly, like, we're good. I think we're really good friends.
I think we're really
hang
good
out
friends.
a lot.
We hang out a lot.
Like, last time I hung out with you, I was wearing my, like, sweats and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, that's real friendship.
Yeah.
Yeah, you look disgusting.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, like, I wore a sweater, put Sarah's cat under, and pretended to birth it. I mean,
That's true.
If that's not intimacy, I'm not entirely sure. But let's be honest, I do that right now, and there's people who I'm not that close with.
It's true. No,
but I think we're close.
Watching you pull a pussy out of your was very fun. I got a crazy question to ask you. Would you play Who's Gayer?
I would love to.
Yes! This is a special edition of Who's Gayer. You're going to see what I'm talking about. It's pretty self-explanatory unless you're a dum-dum, and we're about to find out. Okay, Tegan.
Yes.
Who's gayer, Ellen or Rosie?
Ellen.
Sorry, the answer is Rosie. Who's gayer, Melissa Etheridge or K.D. Lang?
Melissa Etheridge.
No, I'm sorry, the answer is K.D. Lang.
But based on what?
Who's gayer, Peppermint Patty or the brunette Powerpuff Girl?
I don't know who either of those people are.
That is the correct answer. Who's gayer, Martina Navratilova or softball?
Softball.
That's the correct answer. Who's gayer, Women's World Cup soccer or cats?
Soccer, always soccer.
No, it's cats. I'm
No,
sorry.
soccer.
It's definitely cats. So
Let's
sorry.
put that to a vote to the people.
yeah,
'Cause I think
you're
you're wrong.
not very gay right now. Who is gayer, Tegan or Sarah?
Well, Sarah's a cat, so Sarah?
That is the correct answer. Who's gayer, Tegan or Liz?
You are way gayer than me.
Nope, we're gonna have a gay off. Ramey is gonna provide you. Here we go. Okay. So Ramey has provided us each with a piece of paper and a pen. You have 30 seconds to draw your most accurate depiction of a vagina. Can we have somebody start the clock?
Okay.
Ramey? Oh, you can't. Don't.
What? I'm blocking you because I know you're going to look.
On your mark, get set, go.
They're huge vaginas.
It took you that long?
It's big.
Okay.
Still 10 seconds.
Oh, I'm good.
Oh, okay.
No, we're
Yeah,
done.
yeah.
No, we're that good. Okay. I'll start.
You're so upset. So upset. Okay. You should go first for sure.
I guess I should say that this is accurate, but it's sort of like it's a.
It's so big compared to the legs.
It's like You can hold your excitement about my vagina. Okay. Tegan, let's see yours. I'm sorry, but my vagina does not look like a cartoon mouse. That looks like a cartoon. Why does your vagina have eyes?
That's what they look like.
Okay, on the count of 3, please give me a round of applause. Who thinks that I've clearly drawn the more accurate depiction of a vagina? And now Tegan. Well, congratulations, you win this round of Who's Gayer? For me, there's an asterisk on this game, because I
Obviously, one of us have seen more vaginas than other.
Yeah, obviously one of us has f***ed a rat. I don't know what's happening. Are you a little bit jealous that you didn't have to remove a bra?
I am relieved that I did not have to remove a. But I'll say this, I'm very good at that.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, I thought I was too. And if you've seen the show, you know that I wasn't.
Yeah.
Do you feel like Sarah's going to be jealous of what's happening right now?
No. I'm
Okay.
sure that she
I mean, I
probably
just
feels. That's funny.
You guys, it's Sarah Quin!
With incredible comedic timing.
Amazing!
I always like to trip a little when I come in.
Yeah.
you know?
Well, evidently your sister says it makes you seem very real and human and humble. Yeah, you're just a human.
Yeah.
By
They
the way,
make sure their purse. They trip when they come on set.
That's right. That's right. They get flushed when they drink 2 beer.
2 beer?
2 beers.
Is that a Canadian thing?
When you see this, what do you see?
Yeah, when you see that, what do you see? What would you call that? What do you think that is?
It looks like a cat.
Thank you, Sarah.
Or
Thank
a
you.
pussy.
A pussy.
Wait a minute. And when you see this, Other than a nightmare, what do you stand?
Well, I do feel that you have exaggerated the size, but it does look correct. I did just get a physical, and that was sort of similar to what I saw on the wall.
Thank you, Sarah. I really appreciate it. This season, by the way, you guys have both beat me at Who's Gayer.
Yeah.
And I feel like
Oscars beating Liz Feldman at Who's Gayer.
that's under the Oscars?
Yeah, just slightly.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah. Getting Cat like way down here.
No.
Okay.
Your cat. I love your cat so much.
Yeah.
I will, maybe next season I'll interview your cat.
I would love to have her over.
Just have her put her on the table and
How do you think our cats would get along, though?
Not well.
Your cat seems a bit grumpy.
Oh, how dare you?
Wait, you have a cat?
Yeah, exactly. Like if I tried to do a show
I've been
in
here
the living
5
room.
hours.
Yeah.
Where?
Well, she likes to hide. She gets a little bit scared of lesbians. So, you guys, I can't tell you how much I appreciate you starting off the show and you ending it, and ending it with both of you together. It's just amazing, you guys. You're really both amazing people. You're wonderful friends. I thank you for sweating in this intense heat. It's 95 degrees outside in Los Angeles, and we're sitting with lights. These are good friends. You guys, thanks so much for watching this season of TJO. Let's hear it for Sarah. Let's hear it for Tegan. Ready?
Yes.
Well, that's our show, Lesbos. It's been such a pleasure to be back. And we're not quite done yet. Keep your eyes open for a special TJO where we show you deleted scenes and bloopers from this past season. Thanks so much for watching, and don't forget about One Big Happy Tuesday nights at 9:30 through April on NBC. I love every single one of you with every part of my... As a friend, please stay in touch. I'll see you soon. Until then, I'm Tegan. And Liz.
You're so gay.
And she's funny. The only problem is she needs some more money. This just out. This just out. This just out.
Now, I am thrilled to welcome this person to Shaka Mano. Shaka. Okay.
What?
This is going to be a special... Somebody at the door?
No.
Who knocked? Cool. I'm going insane. From heat.
Witty. She gonna take over all of your city. So get ready. And use your noggin. Liz Feldman in the house. Start vlogging.
This is the TJ... Okay.
Nope.
This is, oh.
It's just out. It's just out.
When I write a song, the only person's opinion who I care about is Sarah's.
Nope.